Yo, what's up everybody, man? Y'all know who I be. It's your man Pooh, CYGG, man. If you guys weren't able to, I will actually put the Twitch stream in which they talked about the face of the franchise mode in the description of this video below, and you guys can click on it and go look at it yourselves. But basically within the stream they talked about the face of the franchise, and as you can see, we were presented with the superstar face editing tool that they said we're going to be given, which is right before us, which is, you know, you get to choose which head styles, whatever, the skin tones, the hairstyles, as you can see, went with Afro Short 1, the beard styles, and the handiness. Now when I was looking at this, I was like, okay, I'm happy that we are finally being presented with this. But as you can see, this comes from the face of the franchise mode. Now what also happens to be within the mode is after you finish creating your character, you go into this question process, and this question process actually helps you determine, you know, how your quarterback is. If I'm correct, you know, I think the woman will probably ask you what part of your game you feel best suits you as a quarterback, or what makes you stand out amongst the rest. And you may say, well, I think it's my ability to throw the ball downfield, or you may say, I think it's my ability to improvise when I see a play isn't there, or I feel like as a field general, I think I suit best when I'm, you know, getting everybody involved on the field. Or as a scrambler, you may be able to say, I think I'm more effective when I'm able to utilize my legs on the field from the quarterback position and make the defense have to think twice about only wondering about me passing the ball. As said in the Twitch stream, choosing one of these will also give your character his first superstar ability, simply because this is what your character will be most relying on as his basic build, you know, as his base build, as I would say. Now I don't know if this part comes second, as this part was shown, but I think either after or before this part. I don't know if this is when you're in the deciding process. I'm trying to think which one comes first, but I think this part comes first, and then after that, you know, your player gets to choose, you know, out of the row of hats that he sees in front of him, which college that he is going to be attending. Or it's going to be this part where you choose which college you want to attend first, which will lead to you going into the process of, you know, describing what style of quarterback that best suits you. Now basically what you see on the screen right now is your character. You know, y'all are preparing for the college playoff game. You know, you are I think he chose Clemson, and as you can see, once he chose Clemson, then, you know, they're getting ready, they're prepping, you know, you're testing out your quarterback's ability that you just chose. Now later you will also do the combine, but once again, I'm not really fully sold on the combine, because I don't think the combine is going to be 40-yard dash and stuff like that. It's going to be more like Devin Wade in the first one, where you're just basically making certain throws to show your ability as a quarterback, because the mode is called face of the franchise QB1. So it's mostly based around passing from a quarterback than it is, you know, his athleticism, unless you pick scrambler. These are some of the abilities. They say high, low, basically when in the zone, the perfect passing accuracy when, you know, using high low throws. Basically, if you use high point and low point throws, this high low trait makes your character more accurate at passing the ball when they do this. Now once again, this is kind of where gameplay comes into play, because if the gameplay and the ball trajectory is actually done right, and not every pass on Madden is a line drive pass, then every quarterback will look different because of these traits. Not every quarterback will look like the same quarterback, just with a higher or lower overall. Each quarterback will actually stand out if the gameplay is done right to support these abilities. Because if not, then basically these are just going to be abilities that are worthless whether you put them towards an overall or not. These abilities won't really change that much difference of a quarterback's passing. Now next, this brings us into, you know, the scenario engine. Now just as I said before in the previous video, I told you guys scenario engine, after reading it, it had absolutely nothing to do with the gameplay engine. They said it themselves, it is going to be text messages and stuff like that. Now basically what this is going to be doing is just, I mean, all you're doing is just sending generic text messages back and forth. If you guys play 2K My Career mode, this is already in the game. This is not nothing new. It's new for Madden, but it's not nothing new to the gaming world in general. It's not going to be anything that's really life-changing. As you guys can see, man, y'all remember last year we had the same type of player just sitting in a chair. Odell Beckham will be sitting in a chair on his phone anytime you pick regular superstar mode. But this time, all they did was add a text screen beside it. So it's the same thing from last year, except this time there's a text screen and your player is sitting down instead of standing up. But I mean, I don't know, man. Me personally, I'm not too impressed by this part of the gameplay. I'll be more, you know, impressed once I see how it actually pans out when it comes to the cut scenes and stuff. Will it be more like the first long shots where decisions actually matter, or like the second one where everything is predetermined no matter what? So let me know in the comments down below, man, what you guys think of Madden 20's, you know, face of the franchise mode, what these guys are showcasing right now, man. If you think it's good, then it's good. If you don't think it's too good, because as you can see, man, preseason expectations, because they're also tying the face of the franchise mode with the franchise mode, because I think after you finish completing the face of the franchise mode, you can allow your player to actually be of use within the franchise mode, kind of like, you know, you could with Devin Wade. Like once you finish playing with Devin Wade within the you know, long shots mode, you can go and make a character and either use Colt Cruz or Devin Wade's face and play with them within, you know, the franchise mode, whether you're using them as a superstar or just a regular player. Let me know what you guys think about this, man. Until next time, it's your man Pooh, CYGG, and I'm out.